Hi, it's Roni, and welcome to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For, where we all use our punches and or dies to create our layout. And I did use both today. I'm going to scrap this picture of my granddaughter, Hope, and I'm mostly going to use cardstock, a teeny tiny bit of Echo Park Magical something. It's the one kind of like Disney. And I'm showing the dies I'm going to use. I'm going to use scissors from Maggie Holmes, and I'm going to use the circle strip and the wavy strip there from Tonic. And I'm going to use two Tim Holtz die sets and one Close to My Heart die set. And the last two are for my title. And I wanted some red and white striped paper. I found some, but it was a darker red than I was wanting, so I decided just to make my own. I cut 1 inch strips, and I did go through and use my trimmer and mark the 1 inch marks on there, so it'd be easier to do, and I wouldn't have to use a T-square ruler. If you'll notice on the photo, Hope has a homemade hat on. This was in school, and the teacher posted this on the website. Oh, it's going to be a great teacher twice already. She has posted on the website photos of Hope at school. So, yeah, I'm going to have a few of them. Wouldn't it have been awesome for them to have done that when my kids were little and when some of the older grandkids were little? But yeah, they have websites just for that now. And Hope's picture got posted on this. Well, all the kids did. And she has her homemade title. And I first thought I'd do layout using that rocket pop there that she's eating. But when I printed the picture out, half of that was gone. So I thought, well, I could reprint and make sure somehow it didn't disappear. But then I decided to go with the hat and the craftiness of making that hat. So I am making a glue bottle, and I did use my scoreboard to make the knob, the lid, not a knob, it's a lid, have the little grooves in there so that, it's easier, the glue bottle's easier to open. And then I put the red on the top. And I think I might have made the blue a little bit long, but I decided to leave it because I liked it anyway. It was about the height that I wanted. And I started to put the highlight on the left-hand side, and then I thought, well, it's not going to be seen because I'm tucking. So I put it on the right, and I should have put the ones on the red part up there on the right, but I wasn't thinking I automatically put them on the left because that's where I usually put them. But I figure whoever's looking at my layout's not going to know that those are highlights from light shining through, so I just went ahead and left it instead of making another top. And I did move the word glue over where it's all to the right because of the same reason. I was tucking the glue bottle under, and I figured it wouldn't, the whole bottle wasn't showing anyway, but I did want the whole word glue showing. So I went ahead and moved it over. I'm putting those tickets, and they're from that magical collection from Echo Park. And I put them on straight onto the glue bottle. And then after I put this on here and go to put the other ticket on, I think, oh, I wish I'd put them on top where only part of the film strips shows, instead of all of it. But then I might not like that either and wished it was the other way. I don't know. So since it was glued down, I went ahead and left it. I wanted the flowing strip look like it was coming straight out from the circle strip. And so uh, I thought at first I would just tuck it right underneath the edge of the strip, the circle strip, but then I decided to have it come out from behind the photo instead, so it'd go farther across the layout. I'm tucking my last uh, ticket in, and then I pulled out some epoxy, and I'm going to put the word fun right on top of that one ticket, and then I looked around to see if there's anything else red on there, and there was a heart. And I thought, oh man, I can put that on the top of the glue up there. So that's where it got stuck and, kind of centered on there. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's kind of centered on there. I'm putting the scissors together, and when I went to pull out the brads, I was thinking I'd get one of the little flowers. But after I pulled it out, I changed my mind and decided to go with a heart instead. And I did use um, some pattern paper from the Magical for the handles of the scissors just to make them a little bit different but still have them as red. And I'm layering my title. I put the Crafty down first, and then the girl with the, which is the close to my heart, and then the girl, which is Tim Holtz, on top of it. And it's a cursive, so you can lay pieces right on top of each other. It probably fits together better than any other cursive font that I've ever had. Because on most of them, I have to do a little trimming to make them fit together. And these, I just do layering. I first thought I was just going to use that punch to go across the bottom, which I forgot to pull out at the beginning, but I had the thought already. But I guess I put it up a little higher than I had pictured in my head because I decided I needed bigger stars. And so I'm scattering the bigger stars around, and some of them are stitched, and that one that's up there at the top, I believe it's that one. Yeah, it's at the top and the bottom of the photo. I can't remember what die cut set I got that with. I am kind of thinking maybe Lawn Fawn, but I'm not sure. And then the others are stitch nested dies, and then of course my EK Success punch. And some I'm putting on foam tape, and some I am not. And I am getting pretty close to getting done with the layout. So while I am adding the stars, I want to mention that down there below will be the links to everybody else that are doing a Punched Out Thursday to die for. And they will all be using their punches and or dies. So make sure you hop over their channel and see what they created with their punches and dies today. I inked those one light blue ones on the edges because I thought I'd be layering blue on blue, but once I got started, I changed my mind and I decided I was going to punch out some red and have them scattered a little more than I had in my head to start with. I don't know if it's completely because the scissors are down there, but I know I thought, well, I can't go over the top on my scissors. I want them to show up. They're part of what the whole theme of the Crafty Girl is about. So I scattered my stars a little more and just went ahead and left the ink ones there. I almost forgot to glue down that one on the top, but I did catch it when I went to put the red one on there. If it stayed still, I may not have caught it at all. But I am still putting the stars down, and then I am going to, I know it's something. Oh, I'm going to decide that I need another color. I looked at the layout and I wanted to add something else. First, I thought about yellow since there is kind of a yellowish green in the photo, but then I decided it was more green than yellow, and I didn't have anything because I was thinking about adding more epoxy. And I didn't have any that wasn't more on the yellow side. So then I thought, well, I could add some dark blue and it'll still go really well with the layout. In fact, right by the table, the blue is kind of a dark blue. And so I'm adding some more stars with that. And then since her shirt is a Minnie Mouse, I remember the punch that Jennifer gave to me and added a hidden Mickey up there. Well, Minnie, because I'm going to put a flower by the ear. I know that usually it's a bow, but I didn't have a bow quite that small. And I do know that I'm pretty sure I remember once in a cartoon or an animated thing that she had a flower. Of course, I think it was a Hawaiian flower, and they were in Hawaii, but it was still a flower. But that's it. That's my layout. I had a lot of fun making it, and yeah, I know I didn't use much pattern paper at all on here, but I think it went with her hat. And I do like her cute little hat. And it may not last long because those kids are really have fun with their stuff and go ahead and use it until it's just, demolished. And it being paper, It wouldn't take long with Malachi around and everybody trying it on. But if you leave a comment down there below, oh, and see that edge on the lid where it looks like you can turn it pretty easy. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. If you liked the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those who already are, thank you so very much. And thank you for all the wonderful comments that you leave. They really make me happy. But have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.